Hey, this is Warfrog and Prophet doing a... We also got Bionic Sheep in the side here. He's probably going to be filming some of it. But we're doing a 25-point single caster War Machine and Hordes. I'm running Cryx with Epic Scar, and he's running Trollbloods with Bionic. Grim-Agnes. Yeah. No idea what that guy does. But alright, so for my list I have Epic Scar and her battle group containing a Reaper, a Slayer, a Skarlock Thrall, a Ripjaw, and over here we have a Deathripper. And then for units we have Mechanithralls, 10-man strong, and we have Stitch Thralls, which, yeah, just the full squad. And we got some Bane Thralls over here too. And that is my army. I'm deployed on this table half, and I have first turn. Now I'll hand it over to Prophet to show off his army.
Alright, so Trollbloods of awesome. We've got Grim-Angus in the back over here. We got an Earthborn Dire Troll, not completely finished yet, but we're working on him. We got the Bomber over here, did great in the last match, so hopefully he can shine again. We've got up here in the line the Burrowers, ready to get on up in there, as well as we got the Stone Scribes in the back, full unit, and we have an advanced deployed unit of some Pyg Bushwackers. So hopefully they can get some elevated ground and take it off. Alright.
Alright, so this is the end of turn 1 for Cryx. Before we go into that quickly, there's his Pyg Burrowers. He forgot we're advanced deployment, so we let him advance deploy them over here. So rather than being in the line in front of there, they're now over here. So, first things first on my turn, basically everything moved up its full distance it can. Every jack was given one focus. The Deathripper ran up here so that she could channel her, Scar over here could channel her blood range on the Pyg Burrowers. It fell probably about 3 inches short of range and did not scatter anywhere near them, so that did not accomplish anything. Aside from that, yeah, just everything moved up. Skarlock Thrall put Admonition, or whatever the hell that's called, on the Reaper.
Yeah. Which
allows that if one of the enemy models ends its movement within 6 inches of him, he can move 3 inches. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my turn. On to Prophet's turn.
Okay, so this is Trollblood turn 1, and yeah, so the Defiler? No.
Deathripper.
Deathripper over here is now a wreck marker. Pyg Bushwackers walked up, combined ranged attack, took out about half of his boxes, roughly. Then the Bomber came up, threw some bombs at it, finished it off.
No, it didn't.
No, it did not.
It threw some bombs.
It threw some bombs. It was out of range. They scattered. They didn't... a couple damage.
Yeah.
And then Grim-Angus came over here, shot over, killed it off. Earthborn ran way over here using some Pathfinder and some good old jumbo like that. Forgot to give focus to my Rune Bears, so that will have to happen next turn. Alright, going on to Warfrog.
Alright, Warfrog, end of turn 2. I'm quite saddened about my Deathripper. He was going to lay down some hurt. But, so basically the Mechanithralls are like, fuck cover, we're charging up, we don't give a shit if we die, we have no brains. All we have is like anger. The Stitch Surgeon following. And they both ran, they were in difficult terrain, so they didn't really run that far, they kind of like waddled.
Yeah, waddling.
They're playing Khador right now, they're thinking they're Khador. The Bane Thralls moved up, the Ripjaw moved up behind.
It's like playing games.
The Skarlock Thrall, she upkept the Admonition, whatever the hell it is. Skarlock Thrall cast Death Ward on the Slayer, and bitch just camped on 4 focus, cause 4 focus? 3 focus, because she had nothing better to do, nothing was in range to cast spells. Her friendly upkeeps are already up, so bitch is like, fuck this, I'm just going to sit here on my focus, and I'm like, woo, armor. And that's about it.
Alright, so end of the Trollblood turn 2. What happened here? So, Dire Troll Bomber walked up, threw bombs at the Mechanithralls. One's left, and took out some of the Stitch Thralls.
Yes.
2 of those were taken out, so it's not doing so bad so far. The Pyg Burrowers used their Bushwhack orders, so they shot first, took out 2 of the
Burrowers.
Not the Burrowers, sorry, my bad. The Bushwackers used their Bushwhack order to take out 2 of the Mechanithralls. They walked back to over here. The Burrowers that were here are now tunneling over here, getting the best advantage they can. Stone Scribes use their aura, so everything all my models are now +2 armor. Earthborn walked up over here. Let's see what Warfrog's got for me in the next turn.
Alright, end of Warfrog turn 3. So for this turn, the Mechanithrall, Necrosurgeon Stitch Thralls moved up. They're probably going to die next turn because they don't give a fuck about the Burrowers. They're going to pop up and kill them, whatever. I don't care. But they created 3 Mechanithralls. 3 of them charged, 1 of them ran because the one was way back here, and the other 3 were created in formation way up there. So they charged him. They caused like 3 points of damage because 2 of them missed and 1 of them rolled like 2 1s on his charge attack. They were very unhappy with that. Then the Reaper moved up, shot at Angus, got a 1 and a 2 for its attack roll, so nowhere near. Even if I boosted it, it wouldn't work. Slayer had 3 focus. He ran up. He just ran up because to get close. The Bane Thralls ran up. They declared a charge, weren't in range, so they just ran. And the Ripjaw walked up behind them. Then Skarre used her feet, suffered 5 points of damage, picked his bomber, Angus, both my Helljacks, and herself. And so those 2 models cannot make any attacks whatsoever next turn, and these 3 models cannot be targeted by any attacks whatsoever next turn. So the core of my army is protected for this turn, but we'll see how that plays out.
Alright, so because of his feet, I decided to leave my guy engaged with the Mechanithralls just because they do nothing to him, and it's probably the safest place for him at the moment. Earthborn walked out of the way, Pygs walked back, couldn't really shoot at anything, and so they're just running away at the moment, fail. Rune Bears cast their runes, keeping up my armor, and Angus walked back. So that's the end of my turn. Hopefully I don't get hit too hard this following next turn.
Alright, so this is turn 4, I think. So first we'll start off with... What?
Still 3.
Still 3?
I think it's 3.
I don't know, no idea.
Anyways,
we start off with the Mechanithralls. The Necrosurgeon moved over and then created 3 more Mechanithralls. And the Mechanithralls charged into the Pygs and killed one, killed another, but it made its tough roll, and then flailed at the other one and didn't do anything. The Mechanithralls in combat at him all flailed, doing nothing.
Yes.
Then the Bane Thralls just ran up because they're out of range to do anything. The Deathripper moved up.
And then Scorsha.
Scorsha?
What's that? What
Scorsha. That's like a mix between Sorsha and Skarre. But Skarre channeled through the Deathripper. Blood Rain. Missed the initial target. Scattered. All 5 of those models are corrosion damage. We'll figure that out in a moment. And none of them actually died from the actual attack. And then the Reaper moved up, harpooned in the Earthborn, and did 1 point on the pull-in, and then like 3 points on its additional attack. Something like that, not very much. The Slayer charged in, did about 13 on its first hit, then missed with its second one. And the Skarlock moved up and put Death Ward on the Slayer for the next turn. Oh yeah, he spawned 2 Whelps off of his Earthborn.
Yay.
And that's it for my turn. On to Prophet's turn.
Alright, Trollblood turn. We had Angus walk over, cast some anti-stealth stuff over here. Unstealth this unit. Pyg shot in, killed a couple, didn't manage to kill the entire thing, kind of sucks. The stone scribes walked over, cast their handy little ability. This one tried to swing and a miss. Bomber walked out. Mechanithralls did a little bit of damage to him, but he ate a whelp, so that's all good there. Threw a bomb at their leader, so there's no more Mechanithralls being made, which is pretty sweet. Forgot to kill them, but whatever. Burrowers shot down into the Mechanithralls, killed them. Earthborn maxed out his fury and killed the Reaper.
Yeah,
and Slayer. Sorry, my bad. Reaper's still in there, still gonna try and survive. And yeah, that was my turn. See you on the end of Warfrogs.
Okay, so end of Warfrog, turn something, and so I thought I made a mistake initially when I charged the Mechanithralls and killed the Earthborn, and he reaved all the fury off of them. But everything that charged his caster over there just flailed and didn't do anything because my rolling's been shit this last round. Nothing hit at all except for the Mechanithralls. So then this guy did a trample power attack, and he hit 3 of them with his trample and killed one, which failed its tough roll, so he actually killed something. Good on him. And Skarlock Thrall came over here to shoot this guy. He needed a 4 to hit, and he missed. And so what I was going to do is use Paradation, and then once I hit that model, I could make his guy advance and turn around so he's not so vulnerable, but whatever. Worst comes to worst, that's just what happens. Then Scar moved over here. Prior to the Bonejack charging, she put Black Spot on the caster. And that's about it for the turn. The 2 Bane Thralls over there killed one of the scribes. Nothing big. And yeah, that's it for my turn. Let's see how fast I lose this in the next one. It's not looking too bright for Cryx on this turn.
Alright, Trollbloods back in. So the Bushwackers ended up killing all the Bane units over here. Grim Angus ended up walking back. Stone Scribes and Bear casted their ability. Auras back up. Dire Troll Bomber ran over, killed the Ripjaw Jack over here, and the Burrowers got a couple pot shots off on the back of the Reaper over there, took out its cortex. So let's see what Warfrog's got for me.
Alright, so Cryx is running out of models here. So first thing we started off, the Skarlock Thrall shot the Whelp, and with Paradation, which allowed Scar to move up a bunch. She then just advanced up to there to claim the cover from the wall and basically camped all her focus, so she's got good armor this round. Basically just hoping to last it out to make an attempt at an assassination run. That's literally her only hope right now. And the Reaper walked up and missed with his first attack, and then with his second attack killed Burrower. And that's Cryx's turn. They run out of models. It's not looking good for Cryx. And
alright, so Bushwhackers shot, ridiculous defense, did nothing. It was
defense 20, cover, and normal defense.
Just ridiculous. Grim Angus ran back, didn't want to get in the caster assassination with that crazy speed of hers. The Rune Bearers did nothing. I forgot to use their ability. They walked a little bit, but that's okay. Dire Troll killed 3 of the Mechanithralls. Oh, sorry guys, it's getting a little late out here, so crazy. And the 2 Burrowers walked away from this Reaper, were both killed. Third one was able to get away and shot at Skarlock, killed it, and yeah, So over to Cryx turn. Have a good one.
Alright, so end of War for turn something or other. I had 3 models left, so basically the Mechanithrall activated. You can barely see him around there. He walked around and got to the very edge of the bomber's melee range, so he didn't suffer a free strike, and killed the scribe that was standing in her way. She used her Paradation, killed, I think, another scribe, yeah. So that's another scribe to advance 7. She had to move 7 first, then advance 7. Had I done that the other way, she might have been in charge. She would have been in charge range. Which is a sad day, but oh well. And so she did a little bit of damage to him, but not much. She hit him with 1 spell. Did 6 damage or something.
5, I think.
And then it was Paradation, it damaged, so the Reaper moved up and took a shot and missed by a long shot, got a 3 when he needed an 11. So pretty much, I think I'm pretty much done this turn. Oh, look at that Stitch Troll still chilling out down there. Pretty much done, but let's just see if he can kill me before I forfeit, because on the off chance that I live, yeah, it's basically not going to happen, but we'll just see. And yeah, off to basically the final turn. Done that the other way.
Alright, so we come to the final turn. We pop Angus, popped his feet. Everything in his control area gets -3 speed, -3 defense. So we got rid of the Mechanithrall, and then Dire Troll, Angus used a snare gun to knock over Scar. Dire Troll ran up, auto hit, boom, done. Most valuable players, Bomber again, probably. It's always just a classic choice. I recommend it. Worst unit, probably
your leader with the tablet.
Yeah, he walked up to attack the Mechanithrall, and I forgot he didn't have a weapon, so he couldn't do anything. So he'll be our most useless for the trolls. And
my MVP definitely has to be Scar. Scar.
Definitely Scar.
Everyone else did Scar or the Mechanithralls, because the Mechanithralls did a bunch of damage to the bomber and took down the Earthborn, and then also there's no Mechanithralls in the map. If that's what you're looking for. And also they killed half of the Pyg Burrowers, so they themselves for 5 points did a good chunk of damage. But Scar, near the end there, she was really my only hope. She's in 2 turns, she went from here, like, across the board.
Scar, you're my only hope.
And definitely the worst model for you this round.
What?
What would that be?
Oh, the worst model for this round?
Worst model. Pull it out. What do we got here?
Stitch Thrall. Still alive.
Stitch Thrall. Still alive. Yeah. Alright, so that's our second battle report done. Hopefully we can get some more to you. Have a good night.